Hey, today I want to talk about things that scare men away. You might just be wondering what could have been those things that have been scaring men away from me. People might even be thinking it's just mere mental nervousness. Okay, there are things you need not to do when dating or in relationship. Being a lady, you have to avoid it completely, because to really have that man to be by your side, to really want you at all times, you have to avoid these few 5 steps. Number 1 is too much contact or over information. What do I mean by too much contact or over information? Is that because you are dating the guy you love, probably you have been clamoring for a long time to get that man you want, and now you get the man. Every minute you want to call him, you by calling him at almost every point in time, the man will feel choked. Will feel like I cannot even bring the air around me. I can't enjoy myself. At every point, if the phone rings twice, he probably feel one of your calls must have been one of those. You don't have to over contacting him. And by over contacting him, you over give informations. When you are dating somebody, there are information he or she needs to know within couple of months you started dating. But the information he needs to know in the next 2 years, you are giving it today. When he knows too much about you, he might pick 1 or 2 faults about it. He might think you are talkative. He might think you are not reserved. Getting this into your lifestyle, getting this into your dating game will make men scare away from you. Because the more you try to contact him, the more you are actually pushing him away. Because you feel choked. And number 2 is being available at all times. When he's dating you, you are at home. He's going in the morning, you are there. You are just there in the picture at all times. But mind you, naturally men want to have their freedom. They need to migrate gradually from their bachelorhood into married life. So to migrate from bachelorhood to marriage life, then you suddenly switch his life from bachelorhood to married life. He will repel it, he will reject you. He needs to gradually get used to you, because you have been too accessible. You have been available too much. And today you are here, tomorrow you are there, and I want to do this, he has found you there. So the moment he cannot really need to drive to get you, he won't be comfortable with you. Number 3 point is you constantly tracking him. Though you might not be going to the house every day, probably because he's a traveler, but you keep checking on him, you keep calling, you keep checking the Facebook timeline, you checking the story, checking the WhatsApp, checking everything to know what is going on around him. Tracking him, you might feel, okay, I'm checking the profile on Facebook. He doesn't know. Truly, he doesn't know. But your attitude towards whatever you might see on Facebook will reflect in your reaction to him. Whenever he comes around and hug you, my baby, you say, what of all those girls in Port Harcourt? That means he will know definitely you have gone through his profile. Doing that will push him away from you. Doing that will make him not be confident or comfortable around you, because he knows you are there checking him up and down, and that scares him away. The 4th point is seeking for assurance too soon. Because you are dating, you are fine, no problem. But the moment is the relationship has not even lasted some months or what have you, then the next thing you are asking him, are you sure you love me? Are you sure you love me? Who am I to you? That kind of questions. You are like pushing him away because he needs to act what you are asking for. He doesn't need to tell you in most cases. He needs to act it out. But you are not giving him enough room to act it out. You are asking, are you sure you are serious about the relationship? I don't think you are serious about it. All these stuff, you are pushing him away. Because you are taking him to the next level too sudden, too soon. Because I wouldn't tell you lie, bachelorhood is fantastic. Bachelorhood, no woman around. You can enjoy, you can go to wherever you want, you can party anyhow you like. And probably you are working. It's so nice. But I know I want to get married. Every man knows he wants to get married. But doing that, he needs a gradual process to migrate from that bachelorhood to marriage life. But when you are driving him there too soon, you will see him turning off from you, going away from you. Doing that scares man away. And the last one I want to talk about, which is the fifth one, is irrational jealous. Because you are dating fine boy, you are dating fine girl. The next thing is you can't see him around anybody. You don't want to see any girl come around the house. You don't want to see any girl call your husband's phone or your boyfriend's phone. It is an irrational jealous. Because when there is irrational jealous, that means there is no trust. And when anyone feels he is not being trusted, he wouldn't want to continue such game. He wouldn't want to invest time. He wouldn't want to invest money. He wouldn't want to invest any effort into such relationship. Doing that will make him switch off. And when he switches off, you might not be able to get him back. Because to really find a man that will be a perfect match for you is actually not an easy task in the life of women. Doing those 5 things I mentioned earlier will actually scare men away. Just avoid doing that. Thank you and God bless.